Doc Favors here with another episode of the Quantum Leap series, guys, the masterclass. And today we're going to be talking about trusting in the power of pursuit. And this is going to be episode 13. So before we get started, as always, if this is your first time to the channel, I'm Dr. Mike Favors, you all. I help people strengthen their mind so that they can create a life of freedom through mindset and business coaching. And we still invest. We do things like that. We're in real estate. You know, we do Forex, we do crypto, and our portfolio is diversified, but we pivoted from just doing videos about investing in stock and the Forex tips to really digging into the mindset and the psychology, philosophy, if you will, of wealth and how to create wealth, okay? And right now we're going through this awesome series for free. You know, it's in the playlist. Check the playlist below called U Square. It's a book by Price Pritchett. I strongly suggest that you get this book. It is truly a blessing. So if this is the first time or the first video you're seeing, hit the playlist and go watch the other ones. I promise you, it will multiply your gains and elevate your way of thinking so you can make right decisions. Now, let's get right into this, you all. One thing that Price says in this chapter is that most people confuse wishing and wanting with pursuing. Now, as we talk about trust and the power of pursuit, Price says that you've dreamed many dreams that were yours for the taking. And in fact, almost all of them were well within your reach. Even now, most of what you dream of can be yours. And the secret to this is, I'm gonna get right to it, guys. The secret to this, the simple secret is seeking or pursuit. Now, I want you all to understand something. When I first read this, I kind of read it and then glossed over. But when I got really into it, I was like, yo, this right here is a beast, man, because look at this. Price says that the world behaves differently when you actually take action to go after what you want. He says what you wish could be starts becoming. The dream moves in your direction. Now, listen. Once again, when I first read that, it really didn't speak to me. But from reading it and studying it and teaching it with some of my clients, guys, look at this. And I'm going to do a teaching on this. But I want you to imagine that in the words of Wallace Wattles, says that, and I quote, that your dream or your goal, when you start doing things a certain way and you release that energy into the atmosphere, into the universe, right? Infinite intelligence will then go out and start to attract the very thing that you desire and that you want. And so now that sounds good, but you know, some of us don't know how to do that. Well, the science or the revelation, if you will, that actually came to me is that when you activate yourself, you can activate your dream first. Watch this, guys. This is too deep. Think about this. Think about when you initiate the taking action portion. That is the thing that starts your dream on its journey toward you. So now imagine if you're on this end, you getting to work, you doing things you're supposed to be doing. Your dream is on this end, getting to work, moving towards you. That means you're moving toward it, it's moving towards you, and you meet in the middle. Guys, I'm trying my best to explain this without getting excited. So let me just give you the words what Price said that really sparked that. He says, consider this. The dreams you have realized in life are those which you actively sought. That which you have achieved is what you decided to go after or what you decided to go for in one way or another. You can think positively all day long, all year, but positive action isn't what counts. He says wishing, longing, wanting, and desiring for something. These are all states of minds, okay? These are mental states. That alone right there lets you know that, okay, that's a good thing. You need to be in the right frame of mind. You need to have a right mindset. You need to be in a positive mental state. But watch, guys. He said that these are mental states and can play an important role in the process of becoming U squared, but they are essentially passive. Now, that means they don't have aggression. That means they don't take initiative. They kind of just sit back, wait, watch to see if things are going to just come to them. Hey, I don't know about you, but the last time I went outside, there were no $50 or $100 bills, big bins hanging on the trees. So that means we have to get involved in our dream. You got to get involved in the pursuit of happiness. Look at this. So then he goes on to say, but they are essentially passive. Pursuit, on the other hand, is active. And you all know an action times an action always equals a reaction. So that means now the reaction or the results of your pursuit is going to bring something to you. Let's continue. He says, reaching for your dream is behaving, moving, and it shortens the distance between you and your desired objective. Now, once again, that's what got my mind to really churning over this thing and saying, you know what? So if I'm moving in the direction of, I'm reaching of, my belief system is matching my behaviors. That means I'm shortening the distance between me and my ultimate goal. So if your ultimate goal, for example, I got clients, you all, some say that their big goal is this. They want to do 40K a month, 50K a month, right? And these are high income earners already, first of all. But the reality of it is that they just need a few tweaks. They just need to learn a few things of how to really get over the piece. And so when they say they want that big goal, the first thing I do is I say, well, I need to see your daily routine. Then I need to hear where your mindset is. And I ask them this question, what do you really want? Well, I just told you I really want that. Do you really want that? Are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing and able to sacrifice time, resources, energy, right? And your money, of course. That's what I mean by resources. And they say, yeah, I am. So then we get the diagramming you all, and I show them how along their way they have been wishing, desiring, dreaming, but they have not anchored their decisions with action. See, anything that you decide to do, any great idea, any big goal that you got, if it is not anchored in action, you will not get moving, and you will not put boots to the ground and get involved and get started on going to get it. In other words, you got to be in pursuit. I remember watching the Dukes of Hazzard. Anybody y'all remember that back in the day? And I think it was Cletus. It was like, we in hot pursuit, boss. And they be chasing the Duke boys. Hot pursuit is what I'm saying. Imagine where you would be. Imagine where you will be if you get in hot pursuit of your dream, that goal, that essential goal, y'all. And subsequently, you all, this really, really impacted me, right? And as you can see, I'm excited about it because I wrote some more notes that I'll share. But in my notes in my book, I'm going to show you all these notes, right? One of the things I have is to memorize this chapter alone. This chapter has to be committed to memory because when you start talking about wishing and wanting and longing for something, desiring, believing, having faith in something, the whole notion about putting action steps, action items into play, you all, this is life-changing, groundbreaking, because remember, a U squared event is not something that you have to work hard and tedious. Remember the story of the fly? No, this pursuit, reaching for it, simply means to start ordering your steps in the direction of your big goal. Whatever that is, you got to be in pursuit, and that is the power of pursuit. And remember, these quantum leaps are effortless. It doesn't take any more effort than doing what you're already doing. It just takes an ability to focus and start pursuing in a certain direction, in a certain way. Guys, I'm telling you, this right here, U squared is firmly based on the premise of pursuit. He says quantum leaps require you to take the offensive and not be on the defensive all the time. You can achieve exponential gains in your success from a defensive posture. Now, guys, what that simply means, didn't say you have to be up 8 hours a night after your regular job. No, I'm telling you, I can show you all. I'm telling you. Anyway, y'all already know about that. But we're getting ready to be doing something. But anyway, I wanted to come on here and share this with you all because this chapter right here, hopefully you got the book. But when you read this and you understand the power of pursuit and how it makes a difference in anything you're trying to achieve, that means you go get it. And he was right. All the millionaires that I know, all the multimillionaires that I'm blessed to be in cahoots with, right, in partnerships with, all of them have this same mentality. Go-getter. Same thing. Be hungry. Let's run. Same thing. Get in the game. You become your best self. All these words are trigger words for pursuit. All right. And I'm here to tell you, it just kicked up mine another notch for my ultimate goal, guys. So with that being said, as always, man, it's a pleasure. Don't forget, my new book is out. Some of you in the last video did ask about how you can get it. And it's on all of our platforms. So it's on MikeFavors.com. It's on essentialleaders.org. It is on eacglobal.net. All of our platforms have it. Of course, I'll leave a link down below for that. If you're not in our private Facebook group, you're welcome to join that. And then last but not least, guys, for those of you, if you are close to or in the Jacksonville area, I want you to put January 20th on your calendar. We have secured a piece in downtown Jacksonville at the Doubletree Event Center, and we're getting ready to do our first Essential Wealth Creation live event, all right, where I'm going to be opening up the vault. We're going to be sharing some things. We're going to have a very interesting but immense immersion day, okay? We're going to do one day, powerful event, daytime, evening time for those of you who really want it. And so we'll be putting that up there and share more about that. So as always, this doc favors you all. Hey, we appreciate all the new subscribers, you all. At the end of the day, don't forget to be positive on purpose and put action